welcome to day 3 of the 12 days of Eczema Christmas. Alright guys, in this video we are talking about 3 sleeping habits that you need to implement so that you can sleep better to heal your eczema. Sleep is one of the most important things that you need to heal your eczema, but the worst part of it all, it's like one of the most difficult things to do when you have eczema, mostly because of the itch. So I have 3 sleeping tips for you and 1 extra sneaky tip at the very end. So the very first tip for a sleeping habit is mindset. So by mindset, I mean right before you go to bed, you're laying in your bed and you're going to try to get yourself not to itch through mindset. This is gonna sound so strange, but there's a couple of different things that I need you to do before we get to that spot. So it would be really helpful if you did a body scan meditation. Type that into Google or into YouTube and do a body scan meditation. It basically brings you back into your body so that you're present and you're there and you're with your body. So do that before you go to bed. Then when you're in bed, what I recommend doing is visualizing yourself saying no every time you think about itching. So stop yourself from itching in this moment and try to bring back control. Basically, you can rewire your brain to stop itching, which is really fascinating. And the way that I do it is every time I think about itching and then in the sensation of taking my hands to the places that I have eczema and scratching, I say no. And I visualize my hands staying away. Whether I have eczema on my legs, like staying up in this area. I used to have eczema on the insides of my elbows, so I would visualize my hands staying apart from like each other basically. So visualize whatever you need to that trains yourself to say no. You do that and you do that for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then right before you go to sleep on YouTube, on your phone or on your TV, type in sleep meditation. And you turn on a sleep meditation and you go to sleep. So I hope you guys try that and I hope it helps. On to tip number 2 or habit number 2 for sleeping better is supplements. There are 2 really amazing supplements when it comes to sleep. I would take a glycine supplement. I will link a glycine in the description box down below, and a magnesium supplement, which I will also link for you guys. I take a triple magnesium. It also has a little bit of zinc in it. This is the one that I recommend. As always, check with your doctor before implementing any supplements into your routine, but glycine and magnesium specifically help you with sleeping. Glycine helps lower your body temperature. When you have eczema, a lot of times temperature can actually cause the itch-scratch cycle, which is a biological cycle that basically means like when you start to scratch, you'll get even itchier. It's like a whole weird situation. So glycine, by preventing your body temperature from raising too much, you can actually prevent itching while you're sleeping. Magnesium is used in like so many different body systems, and one of those is if you've ever experienced like restless leg syndrome or your body's jerky before you go to bed, that could be a magnesium deficiency, and magnesium can really help you sleep a lot better. I personally take vitamin D before I go to sleep. Some people say it doesn't work, some people say it works, so maybe experiment with that as well, but that one is part of my routine. And I would also take a probiotic before bed as well. The third habit, sleeping change, the third tip that I have for you to sleep better while you have eczema is your environment. There's a lot to do with environment, whether it's is your environment stressful to you? It's creating that environment where maybe you're lighting candles, you're turning on soft music, you turn the overhead light off, you take a bunch of deep breaths. But environment also has to do with what sheets are you using? Are they disrupting your sleep? Are they making you hot? Are they making you more itchy? Is your bed in general making you more hot and more itchy? I'm gonna link both the bed that I use and the sheets that I use in the description box down below. I have a ghost bed, and it's a very cool foam mattress, and I use sheets, and they don't bother my eczema at all, okay? And then the other thing is making sure that the temperature in the room is good. Like I said, temperature can cause the itch scratch cycle to ignite, basically. And maybe for you, you have to turn on a fan, turn on a noisemaker. That doesn't have to do with temperature, but maybe it helps you sleep better. It's creating that perfect environment so that you can sleep. Now that you understand that temperature can actually cause the itch scratch cycle, cause you to itch, cause you to scratch, maybe you can take that into consideration and change some stuff about your environment of how you're sleeping. And my sneaky last tip is a lot of times we're itching at night because of triggers. And I kind of mean diet triggers. And so when you can figure out what in your diet is actually making you itchy, whether you're histamine intolerant, you have issues with salicylates, whether you have candida, getting on a diet that prevents that type of itching while you're sleeping can help your sleep incredibly. I have had a flare this past couple of months behind my knee, and I have not scratched it at all. Every time I sleep, I have a full night's sleep. I do not scratch my skin in my sleep. Granted, it takes me I'm on my 4th year of knowing to not scratch my eczema in my sleep. So training your mind really does work. All of the techniques in this video I've used to help me get better sleep. Every time I wake up, my eczema looks dramatically better. So have a great night's sleep, guys, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video, which is day number